don't know how the audio stuff works. It's probably, I don't know. I have a decent microphone. It shouldn't be that bad. Okay, so PSL versus Leroy Jenkins. The one and only. I say the one and only. So many people are Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, Leroy's been around in chat. Alright, so we're reviewing for black. This is a 17Q level. Okay. Alrighty. Neat. So far so good. Okay. Basic. Very basic. I like it. I like it. Very, very basic game. Alrighty, so now we just start building stuff. Ooh, invasion. So let's see how this goes. I feel like this is easy for white to handle. Yeah. It's true you're destroying the side, but right now it's kind of going to be a fight for control of the center. Go away, cat. Go away. Right now it's going to be a fight for control of the center, so I kind of want to see something like this. Because if we just play a normal move like this, yeah, you destroy the points. But we do that, and then we go here. And you see white's controlling the center. And if the territory is even, then whoever controls the center is going to be ahead. So maybe a move like this, or like this, or like this. Something to get to the center. A territory move is too normal, and it's not going to be able to get ahead. Okay. So he played him a shape mistake, so you can actually push through and cut. Because the response to this is a knight's move. Remember, the elephant's eye, the response is a knight's move. This is too many cutting points. If you like push and then push, you can see there's so many cutting points. So he has to go like this, and you could take the side, but the interesting part's the center. So I would start a fight. Now, the problem here is you're 3 spaces away, so it's easy for white to start coming down and attacking you back. But you should be okay. Should be okay. For now. The other thing white can do is go here. But when you went here, you kind of gave up this area. Because if you want to defend, you're supposed to go here. But then white gets the center. So if you don't defend the 3-space jump, then you're saying, okay, I don't mind losing the 3-space extension points if I can break into the center. But when you Tanuki, he can still destroy the 3-space extension points here or here. But you didn't destroy the center yet. So it's a weird combination. It's a little weird to Tanuki right now, but possible. That's weird. He should have just fixed. If he wants to fix, just fix. This move's weird. Okay, so it's top versus the bottom influence. Top influence versus the bottom influence. Okay. I really don't like building the influence in Gote, though. I want to do something extra. Like, I want to do like this. I want to reduce his while building mine. Face to face, I found my pain beneath the Maybe something like that. Build mine while destroying theirs or reducing theirs. I don't like this Gote stuff. Feels too small. Alright, that exchange was good for you. That's small. Ignore. Good. This is weird. You want to make a. You don't want to play on the line if you're building. You play on the line to reduce, to push it back. When you're building, you make it bigger. So, make it bigger. Make it bigger. If you wanted to play some sort of extension or something. Let's see if he plays there. Nice move. Yeah, so you can play here. If he plays this, you can play a nice move. Should be okay. He can't connect out, so he's behind enemy lines if he tries to go in. So it kind of works. I think just the shoulder hit's fine. Like, at this level, you don't really have a lot of shapes to work with. So, if you can understand that, hey, it's Moyo versus Moyo, then there's a few shapes that you should know, that you should learn. 1-point jumps and shoulder hits. That's usually the way to build it. So you can play 1-point jumps. In this case, a 2-point jump would be a little bit better, but you can jump up to build, or you can play a shoulder hit on your opponents to reduce while building. You're nervous about an invasion? Well, I would hope for it. Because you have to think, if they invade, what's the exchange rate, right? So right now, I'm more worried about my opponent playing a shoulder hit on my area. Right? And if I just defend, you can see that that influence is very large. Maybe they do something like that. That influence is very, very large. Right? That's what I'm worried about. This area is much bigger than this area right here. So, in my mind, if they go in, I get control of the game. Okay? So, they go in, they have to run. Blah, 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 right? Maybe I do something here, but let's just say they connect, right? I get control of the center to just go in and destroy it. I don't get the points on top, but he doesn't get the control of the center. Maybe I do that. Maybe I just cap this. Maybe a shoulder hit. So yeah, he can invade. This is one thing I think it's hard for a double-digit Q to understand, and I say this because I remember being a double-digit Q, and I always feared my opponent going in. This is something that you fear as a double-digit Q. But the way you understand it is, it's not that there's not an invasion there. It's not that you should be afraid of it. It's that if they invade, they're not doing something else. And then you can do something that's something else. So if the top side's the biggest points, then yeah, you can just block it and get the points. So if you're nervous about the invasion, you say these points are the big points, then seal the points. But you have to ask yourself, is this really the biggest move on the board? At this level, maybe. But if you understand how Moyos work, then absolutely not. So, if you don't know Moyos, then this is a big move to get the territory and prevent the points. Thank you for the follow, Lord of Themes. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Let me know if you have any questions. So, for just territory, this is a big move. It prevents the invasion. But it's a Moyo versus Moyo. So the invasion isn't that big of a deal. It's not the right area. So this one is off the mark. If you want the points, get the points. If you want the Moyo, get the Moyo. Don't try to do both. Doing both just doesn't work. I can probably still invade this. If I'm clever about it, I can probably still invade. So he's going to reduce. Hello, Belladonna. You're going to cut him off? Possible. If you don't care about the center, this is actually not that bad. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now you have a target. Oh, we're playing Yose. Okay, so you just don't know about the center at all, I think. I think you just don't know that the center's a thing right now. Because you are playing straight up territory. The problem is, center is important. You gotta learn how moyos work. You could very quickly attack this group. Like here, or maybe here. And then shoulder hit here. You can very quickly get control of this, thanks to this cat. Oh, you want a base? You're defending? Oh my gosh. Pembe loyal done Pembe. What? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Christopher. Yeah, missing your target. You're not a weak group. You have a base and you have connection options, and he's too weak to attack you. So you're not a weak group. And this isn't an attack. This is just blocking the points. Yeah, it's too soft. Yeah, White's getting the advantage. Reduction's the only move. Or the only idea. Can you do more? Can we go here? I want to make it Miai to connect while reducing. And then White starts Yose. Ooh, okay, starting Yose's good. I like it, I like it. Yose's big. Yose's very big. Sente, good. Good, good. Bada bing, bada boom, you're back in the game. No. Second line. That's 15 points. S17 is 15 points. It's a 15-point Yose move. That's small. Okay, now White has Sente. And you take Sente back. Watch your cutting points. Good, good. You outplayed him in Yose. Ooh, mistake. That's not a double Atari. That's not a double Atari. Oops. Don't Hane when you can Nobi and Sente. Nobi's better than Hane. If Hane's Goten, Nobi's Sente. Ah, don't do this move. Connect. 12Q mistake. It's a 12Q Yose mistake. Don't let him block in Sente. Play here, and then you have the Hane. Ooh, if Triangle's bad shape. Do you win? Yeah, I think you're gonna win because of Yose. That's my gut feeling. I haven't counted, but my feeling is you're gonna win because of Yose. You getting to the Yose was huge. Like, yeah, that center was big, but you also have a very big top side. Yeah, the top was big and the bottom is big, and the center's big, but it's not so big. It's not so big that like it's unbearable. Yeah. So it looks like both of you got some Mayo. Yeah, so the mistake that he made was... he should have played on the line of your influence. Then when you block, and now he builds a center, you can see it's not nearly as big as the end of the game. So the line was here. He should have pushed it here. It's a little bit better. But on the flip side, you could have destroyed this. So remember, I said this is smaller than this, but he didn't give you this. He gave you this. And that's about equal. Almost. It's a little bit more in white's favor, but black got the yose. Look at that steak. Get the steak, man. Get the steak. Don't you like steak? The center is steak. Eat the steak. Get to the steak. Yeah, I think white outplayed you a little bit in the middle game in a Moyo versus Moyo, but your yose was much better than his. Could you attack the center and live? You mean invade the center? No, you can't invade this. Eat the steak, man. Yeah, just Moyo versus Moyo is about line of influence. But I suppose if you want to make territory, I mean, this is a different style. It's not what I would recommend. But, I mean, if they never stop your territory, they never stop your territory, so... so white should have reduced you a little bit more while making this, and white should have gotten to the yose first. I don't know. I feel like white had the chance to win, but you're yose. You won because of yose. How close was it? 25.5. Holy crap. It says you were winning the whole time. Is my judgment wrong? I didn't count. Okay, no, it's not wrong. This says black is up by 5 points right now. So it is close. 5 points for a double-digit Q is freaking close. So it could have gone both ways. 5 points for a double-digit Q is close. Yeah, Sensei's library. Yep. So yeah, white just let you have too much. And then at this point black's up by 6.5. But then you start yose. By the end of yose, you're up by like 20 points. I told you that yose was huge. So I think you gained like 20 points in yose. If we're to trust the AI, you gain like 20 points in yose. Yeah, that yose's huge. Yeah, you gotta realize the big mistake that white made was actually letting this jump happen. Like, black already took several points in yose, but then white cut off one stone and black jumped into a corner. And then played a lot of small moves. And yeah. Black played almost really good yose. Like, there's a few mistakes, but like most of them were really, really good yose. And then white was making the normal 17Q yose mistakes. Losing points, playing like 1-point moves, 2-point moves instead of sente moves. So the difference between black's yose and white's yose was about 20 points, it looks like. So yeah, keep up your yose. That's doing good. That won you this game. But I think that white could have and should have reduced 5 points more on that top side, And then if white had taken Yose, white would have had the advantage. I feel like white could have done something here. But both of you guys had some weird shape in the center. So maybe rather than saying white could have, maybe black should have done more. Because it looks like black has more territory than white. So rather than white could have or should have or whatever, I think black could have made more of the center bigger and maybe had a little bit bigger lead. Yeah, hopefully find it helpful. Battle Porridge is up next. And shout out to the Patreon. There are 2 private lesson slots that are just opened up. So we have 2 slots open. We don't do teaching games anymore, Battle Porridge. I'm sorry. Because the teaching games take too long, and we have too many people. We have too many people that want to participate, so we have like 58 people watching right now. So we don't have enough time to do teaching games anymore. Because then we lose like 2 or 3 people by doing a teaching game. Hydrate. Yeah, we'll eventually be adding arena and stuff, and maybe simuls. Probably arena rather than simuls. But that's coming after it gets built. Someone's building it. We're waiting to add that. Ooh, the queue's empty! Okay, if no one wants a game review, then I'll give Battle Porridge a teaching game. That's the first time the queue has been empty the entire month. Okay. I guess Battle Porridge, I guess you're getting the teaching game. It's the first time... it's the first time the queue's been empty all month. Holy crap. Alright, Battle Porridge, send me a challenge. Okay, I hear the challenge. I don't see the challenge. I didn't get the challenge. There we go. Mr. Avocado. 2 minutes, 30 seconds? Oh, the challenge disappeared. I'm confused! Alright, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, up to 5 minutes. Fisher? What? Analysis disabled. Okay. You're not like a Dawn player in disguise, are you? I'm trying to accept